Good morning on this wonderful Thursday. Welcome to Tai Chi Qi Gong. I'm Vince, and I do want to welcome you. If you've been taking some of the classes, welcome back. If this is your first time joining us, well, definitely welcome. Now, we're going to begin by taking a nice shoulder width stance. Because Tai Chi, we're going to start with deep breathing. So I want you to extend those arms out, palms up, relax the shoulders. Now, deep breathing, we breathe through the nose, we exhale through the mouth, we breathe from down below. So, with those arms out, I want you now just relax, nice, easy breathing. In and out. Now, from here, we're going to round those arms, sink the shoulders. I always like to start with a nice, relaxing, deep breathing exercise. Kind of relaxes you. Now we're going to cross those arms. And the first movement we're going to begin with is sinking the chi being your center. So these arms are coming up and slowly going down. Take a nice inhale, slow exhale. Now our next movement is two hands up holding the sky. So we're going to go similar. We come up, but not as far. We're going to push down. Interlock those fingers. Stretch up. And allow the arms to come around. So we have inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now from here, we're going to just swing those arms side to side. Loosen everything up. Just let them swing very freely. Now, from here we're going to do one called crane spreading its wings. Your arms and hands come up. Allow one to face towards you, one to face out. As we push one down, we push one up. We allow the arm to come around. Coming up, we do the opposite side. So, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now in our next movement, we're going to step out into a front or bow stance. Now, my right foot is forward, my left foot is back. Standing about shoulder width apart, my hands are extended out, about a foot apart. As our weight shifts to the rear, let's let that front toe come up. Now back into the front. So we're going to inhale, expand and exhale. Now from here we want to shift the feet. So now the other foot is forward and we repeat the same movement. And now back to that shoulder width stance. From here, we're going to do something called looking backwards. I want you to push the hands back, and as you do, turn the head as if you were looking backwards, and then back to the front. Nice little neck stretch. Now from here, we're going to go into a wider stance, what we we call horse stance. So get wider. We're going to sink down. So we're going to be working these upper leg muscles. Back is straight. Both hands are going to come up. They're going to make a fist. It's called pulling the bow. As one arm comes back, the thumb touches the ring finger. We stare at the two fingers that we extend out. Staying in that horse stance, we allow the hands to come back down. So inhale, exhale. And now coming back to that shoulder stance. From here, I want to go for the toes. So put the feet in a little bit. We're going to allow the arms, hands to come up. Bend toward the toes. Hold that movement for a moment. Allow the knees to bend. Hands come up. And as we push those hands down, we stand up. So we're going to inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, from here, we're going to do an arm rotation. Hands out to the side, open the hands. I want you to rotate those arms as far as you can in each direction. Feeling that stretch, really, all the way from the shoulder down to the fingertips. Now we're going to take just a little wider stance, sink down a little bit. I want you to make a fist. Bring those arms to the side. As you extend and open one hand up, I want you to rotate so that the palm is up, palm up, and slowly fold in one finger at a time. Other side. Now, from here, we're going to do something that's known as like a heel and toe bounce. So this is a rocking motion. Now, as I swing my arms forward, I'm coming up on my heel. And as I swing them back, I'm coming up on the ball of the foot. So nice and slow. This will involve a little working on balance. Now we're going to pick the pace up a little bit. So it's back and forth. A little quicker. This is going to be a little bit harder. Focus on the balance. Now, from here we want to work the shoulders. We're going to do that by rotating the shoulders. Both shoulders going to the rear. We're making large circles. Now we're going to rotate forward, but we're going to alternate the roll of the shoulder. Now, from here, we're going to do a knee rotation. By putting the feet together, rub a little heat in the hands, we place them on the kneecap, we're going to rotate those knees, circular motion. Now we want to rotate in the other direction. Pressing those knees back, come up nice and slowly. Now from here, we're going to do a little balancing. And yesterday, I showed you with a cane how we can work with this. Today, I'm going to use a chair. But first of all, we're trying to get to the point where we can rotate in each direction, standing on one leg. And we'll do it with the other one. Focusing on balance. Now, that might be difficult for some people until we get a little practice. So I'm going to bring a chair in. Take a chair, any chair. Let that be the helpful apparatus to help you be able to extend the leg out and rotate the ankles. They might give you a little more confidence on standing on one leg. Remember, balance is something you have to practice on. You can keep it on one side or shift it to the other side. Now, in a leg extension, it's the same idea. We're trying to extend the leg forward and hold it, balancing on one leg. Then we go to the other leg. But, again, we use the chair, swinging the leg forward and hold. So we just go to the other leg. Swing it forward and hold. Using that chair or not. And down. So don't be afraid to use something. As I say, yesterday we did it with a cane. Today we do it with a chair. From here, I want to sink the chi again. This is a centering move. And done usually after you've done a number of moves, just kind of relaxing, breathing. Now we're going to go into movement known as opening gate. Arms come up, back down. Now remember, your legs are engaged, almost like a little rocking motion. And from here, we're going to go into the mountain, tracing that mountain. And from here into the river, arms coming chest level, pushing the hands out, arms drop. Now from here, we're going to go into green dragon with his tail. Now, big circular motion with those arms, stepping out, palm to the back of the hand, extend and stretch. Arms come around, other side. Now, the next movement is known as single whip. We're going to bend a little bit. One arm forms the beat, other comes to the break in the arm. We follow that hand and arm. Other side. Inhale, exhale. Now, from here, we're going to do a little rotating of a ball. So think of holding a large beach ball. And as we shift the weight a little bit from side to side, the arms change position. It's a nice, easy back and forth motion. Now from here, we're going to shrink that ball, like a softball. Now we're really going to let that stretch go from side to side as we lower the body. Again, we're working a little bit on balance as we get lower to the ground. Now we're going to come up into cloud hands. As you stare between the fingers, one hand pushes the other one along. Now we're going to transition into a movement known as repulsing the monkey. So we're going to twist, open the arms up, palms up. As you pull in, we turn and push right in front. So that twisting, push and pull motion. Now from here, we're going to do a little side to side, sometimes called brushing the horse's mane. So as the palms pass by each other, my weight shifts. I push one hand down, one up. Weight comes back to center, palms pass each other, other side. So inhale, exhale.
Now, from here, we're going to get into tossing the ball. Think of holding the ball. We're going to bring it up in the air. And as we bring it down, we're going to squat down. Keep the back straight, let the legs do the work. Up and down. Now from here, we're going to step back out into that front stance again. And we're going to trace the bass drum, big circular motion. We reach out, the weight shifts as we bring the arms back in. Big circular motion. Shift, other side. Now we're going to shift again, but now we're going to change the arm motion. Counterclockwise circle with the arm. Now let us shift arms in the other direction. So now we've got a clockwise circular motion with the arms. And now we're going to come back to that neutral shoulderless stance. Now from here, we're going to go into a movement known as fishes in a pond. I want you to push the palms out, allow the weight to slightly shift, keeping those palms pushed out. We're going to go back and forth. Now I want you to kind of bend those wrists. We're going to wiggle the fingers. They call willow in the wind, just kind of going back and forth. Nice twisting motion, and those fingers move. Now, from here, we're going to have a twisting motion called dynamic rooster. So as we lower the body, our arms are gonna come all the way around. Back to center, other side. Now we're gonna go ahead and sink the Qi again. Now from here, we're gonna go into a set of movements known as Qigong 5 Animal. And we're gonna start with the deer. So I want you to step with one leg forward, arms extend out. Bend the two middle fingers in, arms toward the ears. I want you to sit back on that rear leg as the toe of the front leg comes up. Give it a big stretch. I'll just do the other side. Now from here, we're gonna go into the monkey. Now bring the arms up. We're gonna rotate the upper part of our body. Nice, big, circular motion. Now let's rotate in the other direction. Now we're gonna stay with the monkey. This time as the arms come up, bring the shoulders toward the ears, head to the side, and then release. Now we're going to get back into some balancing. We go to the crane. Now the idea here is we want the arms to come up, and we're going to try to lift one leg up and come back down, and then do the other leg. Now, this is where the chair comes into play again. Yesterday I did it with a cane, today with a chair. To help you with balance, think of one arm going back, one leg coming up, and now do it with the other. As we practice on balance, we can use a chair or a cane to help us out till you get more comfortable trying to do it with not using any cane or chair. Swinging that leg back. Now, from here, we stay with the crane, but this time as the arms come to the side, knee comes up, down, up, meet up on top, back on around. Again, we're going to take the chair. We can use with one arm, one knee comes up and down. Knee comes up, arms come up. If you want to, you can do a few on one side, move the chair to the other side, and do the same thing. So you can have it knee up, knee down, knee up, hand up, and back and down. The idea is that as you get better with the balance, this movement can start to get a little bit easier as the lower body gets stronger. Now, the next movement, we're going to go back to the deer. So, from here, I want those arms to come out, step out, hold the middle fingers in, extend so that upper arm is above the head. This gives you the stretch. Coming back around, we're going to step out to the other side. Now, from here, we're going to go into the tiger. We're going to step forward. Our hands are going to be like claws. We're going to reach out, tighten all the muscles in the hands. Then release. Other side. Now, from here, as we come to the end of our session, we're gonna sit the chi. And until we meet again on Monday, I want to thank everyone. And may your day be a peaceful one. And stay safe. Thank you.